In this video, we're going to be talking about how to get information about your current course grade and also how to access feedback about assignments that you've submitted. To access both pieces of information, you click on the grades navigation area on the left side of your screen. That will take you to the grading page that's specific to your scores. This example page is for just a test student, a fictional student. On the page, you should see a list of all of the assignments that have been assigned so far this semester. Anything that's been graded will have a score in the score column. Anything that hasn't been graded yet will have a dash. You can choose to sort things by due date, which is useful if you want to know what are the most recently graded items. In general, the items are graded in order, and so most recently graded items will be at the bottom, kind of on the border between the things you've submitted and the ungraded things that you haven't submitted yet. If you prefer, you can also sort them by assignment group. For example, if you wanted to see all of your quiz scores at kind of grouped together, or if you wanted to see all of your class notes grouped together or something like that, you could do that. Or you could also sort by module, which is roughly the same as sorting it by due date. So all of those are options. If you scroll to the bottom of the page, you'll see your summary grade. And that shows you your current overall course grade. That's the total percentage. Also shows you the percentage of the various areas in the course. So it looks like so far we've had 2 class prep assignments that have been submitted, 2 group problem assignments, 2 quizzes, and no exams so far. Shows you your score average for each of those, and then they're weighted properly, so it gives you the correct total. So that's how you can get your up-to-date information about your course grade at any time. If you want to receive feedback about any of your assignments, you would click on the little assignment or the little speech bubble that's next to the assignment score. That's where I will provide any comments about your assignment. I always leave at least something that says great work. And so if it says great work, that means that you got full credit. There was no particular questions that you posed, and so I didn't respond to anything. And it looks like you had the right idea. Sometimes when you click on the speech bubble, it'll also have information that provides you with an answer key. And that's usually attached as a separate file. So for example, the feedback on this particular assignment says great effort. Looks like you were confused about how to determine the power set. Be sure to look at the answer key and follow up if you have lingering questions. And then you can click on that document to download the answer key, check out the responses, and then you can send email or talk to one of the tutors or get help in any way you want if you're still confused about how to complete those types of problems. So those are the 2 main ways that you can get feedback on things. When you click on quizzes, I think you can also get additional feedback about the quiz. Because this is just a test student, it won't actually let me submit the quiz and save the responses. But when you submit quizzes and exams, you should be able to go back and review the responses and which ones you missed. Usually you can't see those immediately, but after the due date for the quizzes are set so that you can see the responses and any feedback that you got about the questions that you missed. So always be sure that you're checking the gradebook at least once a week is a good idea, just to make sure you're on track with turning in items, and also so that you receive any feedback that was provided on the assignments, and so that you can check your overall course grade and let me know if there's any problems or discrepancies. I'd always be happy to answer questions about those.